Hi, I'm Mr. Frog. For a while now, I've been heavily interested in the Ultimate Iron Man game mode. With this in mind, I wanted to set myself a new challenge. Using standard UIM rules, I want to acquire one of the coolest pets in the game, the Amulet. But there's a catch. In addition to these rules, I will also not be allowed to leave the island of Zeah. This means I will have to obtain all of my gear, stats, and supplies in the local areas. Can it be done? Welcome to Overzealous. Okay, we're going to finish off these last bolts, and then I'm going to head over to Espori. We're going to get back our Nature Runes and our Tome of Fire, which means we're actually only going to take up one more invent slot. I was worried it was going to be two, but yeah, I need one. And we'll try out some Superheating, see what the XP is like, and if it's drastically better, I may have to go back on the hunt for Nature Runes. I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the previous episode, but I have considered killing Dark Wizards at the top of Karen Castle, as they have a very common drop of Nature Runes, and even though I'd have to telegrab the runes, I do have a lot of Lore Runes, and it's not that hard for me to get Lore Runes either, so it might be worth trying out. It may be the best method for Nature Runes for me. But anyway, we're going to head over to the Farming Guild, and we'll go and grab the stuff we need. Alright, Arno, give me the stuff that I need. And that is... where is it? Nature Runes and Tome of Fire. There we go. Equip that, and we should be able to superheat now. Beautiful. Let's head back to the Inferno, and we'll give this a try. And that should give us the perfect inventory to do smithing with. What do you want? I'm gonna do the maze, just because it might give me noted coal. Let's see. Alright, maze complete. What do we get from this? Mithril ore, coal, anything useful? Mithril ore. I'll take it. Got myself 211 death runes from the random. However, I can't really do anything with this. I can't hold on to it, it's wasting space, and I can't sell it because it'll waste space. I'm sorry, death runes, goodbye. That's painful. Okay, let's get started on some smithing. This is pretty much the way we're going to be doing this. Just mine some rocks, and it apparently takes forever to mine. Come on, there we go. And rock number 2. Wow, this is normally a lot quicker than this. Okay, so 3, 4, and then once the 4th one's done, we should be able to superheat a bar. There we go. So I can do, what's that, 20 bars each invent, which should be a lot quicker than the previous method. Okay, so we finished up our inventory of bars, and funny fact, the XP of just superheating is actually about the same as it was for the entire process before. But if we start making these, it should increase the XP per hour quite a bit, and I'll let you know what it gets up to. Okay, so this is the next inventory, and we're currently about twice the XP rate of how I was doing it before. So I'm at about 4.5k XP an hour right now. To be honest, I think I'm going to stick with this method, and the main reason for that is because if I'm not multitasking and trying to do Tithe on my other account, which I am right now, I think this is actually going to be a lot faster. I think the biggest reason why the XP is not higher is because I'm not fully focused, and if I were to be fully focused, then I could definitely get this XP up quite a lot. So I'm probably going to do this for a little bit longer, and then we're going to try out some Dark Wizards and see how many Nature Runes we can get from that. Hopefully, it's quite a lot, because that could be really useful for when it comes to collecting up all the Nature Runes for doing High Alchemy, which is the reason why I need like 12,000 Nature Runes, by the way. I don't think I've actually really mentioned this. To get E4 crafting, I'm going to need to kill about 20,000-ish red dragons and craft the hides into armor, which I'll then be alching. So it's going to be about 10,000 Nature Runes to the total of that. And like I said, I want some Nature Runes for Superheat as well. And killing the Dark Wizards is actually going to be really useful because of all the Nature Runes I get. But also, if I kill Undead Druids as well, not only will I get Nature Runes from them, but I'll also get Lore Runes, which allows me to kill more Dark Wizards and, you know, go back and forth, sort of things like that. So that could be really efficient for rune collecting. Anyway, I've been rambling on for a bit. I'm going to get back to mining and smithing, and I'll see you with some progress. So, I'm still doing smithing, but we have encountered a crashed star, and I feel tempted to mine it, However, there's kind of like no point other than like mining XP, which I don't desperately need. It is a tier 3 at the moment. But there's no real point in me mining it because I can't do anything with the Stardust. Obviously I can't leave Zeah, so I'm probably just going to leave it there. But it's just funny to see a crash star. I always thought they spawned near mining spots, so I don't know why it's all the way over here. But nonetheless, let's get back to mining and smithing. Apparently, we just got 69 mining. I'm not saying anything else than that. Coming in with another smithing level, and that is smithing level 60. Now, I don't know if this unlocks anything, but it's a nice cool milestone. Let's have a look. I can now make mithril battle axes and dragon square shields. Unfortunately, I can never make a dragon square shield because I can't get the other half, even though I could get half of it from the red drop table, which honestly would be very painful. I'm not entirely sure if I'm actually able to. I think there's some sort of requirement you actually have to have legends done before you can even get the half square dropped on the table. But I hope I never get it anyway, because that would just be absolutely horrible. Let's carry on smithing. And obviously mithril battle axes isn't useful because I'm just going to be making mithril bolts this entire time. Hey guys, just making a quick clip here to say all of you watching this video right now are invited to our Frogadiers Christmas event this year. We'll be playing a game of Riddle Hide and Seek, and this will be available to all players, even free to play. For those of you who are very competitive, there are bonds to be won. If you're interested, make a note of the following date and time. Sunday the 19th of December at 5:30 PM British time. This time should match 17:30 with the in-game RuneScape clock. To join, all you need to do is join the Friends channel Overzeahlous and the live stream that will be running simultaneously. The link to the live stream will be in the description of this video. I will start the stream half an hour earlier, so if you want to get in early, you are more than welcome. Sorry for the huge ramble, I hope to see many of you there. On with the video. Okay, so it probably comes as like no surprise to anyone, but I'm in Lumbridge. And the reason for that is my membership ran out again. Account ruined, bit of restart. I mean, I'm not Zeah anymore. However, I have been trying to sort out my membership for the last week or so. As you can see, 326, free to play mod. And I did. I've just sorted it all out right now. If you have a look at the bond pouch, we have 20 bonds, just like we did on the other account. And if I now redeem this with the Premier Club, we can get ourselves a year of membership. I have absolutely no money left now, at all. So we better hope I can make some more money in the next year, otherwise I've got no more membership. Anyway, let's put this on, and that is going to be a year's worth of membership. And there we go. We can head back to the members world and get back to doing some smithing. Okay, so we've done a massive amount of smithing. We've pretty much used up all the nature runes. I say massive, I've only used 432 mithril ore. It's not very quick, but it is quicker than it was before. And I'm going to need some more nature runes. So this does mean I'm going on another nature rune hunt. But as I said before, I'm going to be killing dark wizards in the Karen castle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to the farming guild. I'm going to grab my stuff from death storage. And we're going to get ourselves some range gear and pretty much just camp them for a while. And just telegrab the nature runes, which should give me a reasonable amount. Eventually I'm going to run out of law runes though, that will happen. But I'm planning to use undead druids to restock them eventually. So I'm not too worried about that, but let's go get our stuff. Alright, let's grab everything. Didn't have enough space, nice. Fill seed box, put the items, grab everything again. Didn't have space, nice. Equip the items, and take the bots. There we go. Inventory is a complete mess, but I can sort this out. Okay, that's our magic shortbow sorted. Now we need to go grab ourselves some arrows. I'm honestly just going to get bronze because first of all, I'm going to lose all of them. Second of all, they're only low-level wizards, so I don't really need a lot of damage. But we'll go grab ourselves some bronze arrows, and then we'll head back to the castle. Alright, we got ourselves all the arrows we're going to be using. That's 2,000 bronze arrows. If all goes well, I may come back, buy more, and we'll stay there for longer. But for now, I'm going to use 2,000 to test it out and see what it's like. I'm going to use up all the arrows, even if it's bad, just so I can get a good gauge on how many nature runes I can get from this. One last thing I need to grab before we go ahead and kill the wizards is an air staff. And the reason for that is because if we get any drops from the wizards, we are going to need to telegrab them. And the only way I can do that is with lore runes and air runes, as the spell is here. And instead of me just buying chunks of air runes, which I guess I could do, I'm just going to buy an air staff. Alright, I changed my mind. I'm just getting air runes. I think it's actually cheaper, considering telegrab is just 1 air rune per cast. So I've got 200 casts of telegrab right here. And let's see how much that even cost me. Yeah, it was cheaper than an air staff. An air staff is 1.5k and that cost me 860 coins, so I don't think I'm going to need more than this. Let's head over to the Dark Wizards and we'll get started. Alright, Dark Wizards. This is pretty much where we're going to be staying for a while. I guess let's see how this goes. The first lot of nature runes already. Nice. Let's telegrab those. And keep killing. And we've run out of arrows, and that is why this guy is continuously throwing fire strikes at me, but I'm going to leave here now. I did take off my Dragon Med because it actually reduces my magic defense by 1, and I just felt like I was taking some damage, so I reduced that slightly. We gained 84 nature runes out of 2,000 arrows, and honestly, it's so chill that I don't mind doing this AFK on the side while I'm doing other things. So I'm probably going to do a lot more of this. It is really relaxing to do. Even though it's honestly quite slow. I mean, like I said, I've had 84 nature runes in about 3 hours, so yeah, it's really slow. But like I said, it is really relaxing, so I don't mind doing it. I'm gonna go get myself some more arrows, and we'll probably just head back there and farm some more nature runes. Alright, we are back at the Dark Wizards, and I got 159 nature runes right now. And I went and bought myself another 3,000 arrows. I'm not sure if I recorded that or not, because I actually recorded that yesterday. Well, I actually did that yesterday, whether I recorded it or not, who knows. And I'm pretty much just going to stay here for a good few hours. We're going to farm up some nature runes. The one annoying thing about killing these isn't so much like the speed of killing them. It's not even having to telegrab the runes or anything like that. It's actually the fact that if I demonstrate here, well, I'm going to need to do it with the next kill once they spawn. They have a 30-second respawn rate, so it takes them a while to spawn. So I originally decided that instead of waiting for them to spawn, I was going to hop between kills. However, this doesn't really work, because as you'll see here, when I kill these two, I'll just spec to speed this up a quick bit. And hit zeros, hurry up, there we go, right, there's one killed. And if I kill the second one, and he will eventually die. Okay, now that he's dead, I want to hop worlds. Actually, no, I don't want to grab the nature runes first. This is probably a really bad example, but right, okay, and then I want to hop. But I can't, because it thinks I'm still in combat, and now I can finally hop. So it's like really annoying, I have to wait like 10 seconds. It wasn't so bad that time, because I telegrabbed the nature runes, but if I want to hop right after killing them, it doesn't let me. So I have to wait another 10 seconds, and because they only have a 30-second respawn time, that actually doesn't really save me much time at all. And if I'm trying to do this like relaxed and chilled on the background, then it's more effort. So most of the time I'm sort of just standing here waiting for them to respawn, which does slow down the progress a little bit. But anyway, I'm probably not going to bother with world hopping because I'm doing stuff on the other account. And I'm just going to grind these for a while and collect up as many nature runes as I possibly can. Okay, what we have here is kill number 1,000 of the amount that I've done. And we've got 20 hours left, but I thought I'd make the clip now just to say that is 1,000 kills, and we obtained 180 nature runes. So we are now actually back to the 300s, which is pretty much where I started before, and I have been doing this for a good 7 hours or so. It's very slow. I mean, I've said this before, but it is very slow. But it's actually decent range XP. This is one thing, I've gained about 80,000 range XP while doing this, and although I've not gained a level, because I am at level 86, so it is quite a lot of XP between levels, it's given me way more XP than I originally anticipated, which is going to use up the last of these 11 arrows, and I'm probably going to finish up here for now. Yeah, that's pretty much everything here. I may come back here next week and do some more collecting, so that we can chip through the smithing supplies a little bit more. I'm not
quite decided yet. And you guys might be wondering, why is there no Sarachnis this episode? Well, basically, I am doing Sarachnis every single week. However, I am trying to stack up on clips and videos for Christmas. So I will be sort of separating them into separate videos. So that's why you won't have any Sarachnis this week. But anyway, that is going to be all of the arrows used up. We did get ourselves an uncut sapphire from a random earlier. Also, as I said, I took the helm off so that I took less magic damage, basically, because it lowers my magic defense. And pretty much we'll be going back to Sarachnis at the beginning of the next episode. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you again next week for another upload where we'll be squishing some more spider. Moving away up to 900 kill count. Take it easy, guys, and I'll see you next time.